But since we're on basketball and I see some questions asking about what did Draymond do, and that's, well, what didn't Draymond do over the last, X amount of years?
Draymond.
But Draymond was in another altercation. He already had one this year with Rudy Gobert earlier this season, and this time it lands an indefinite suspension. And we actually have the clip here, I believe, Brad, of showing specifically what happened.
We continue to talk about this. I just wanted to show a couple of highlights of Draymond Green over his career. So this is actually a video of that. That's the video of what just recently happened. But I figured we could just let this continue as we talk about this because it's absolute bullshit. I mean, look at this is his career. This is his career. And the thing of it is, it's like there's a lot of people saying, well, maybe 10 games. I think he should be suspended for the season. Set an example that this shit can't happen anymore because, and this is just Draymond, right? Like he's just been suspended, 3 times this season already? Which is the most that's ever happened, I think, in the last 25 seasons. And I mean, some of the blatant fouls that he has committed have just been insane, absolutely insane. And I'm talking more egregious than some of the stuff that we've seen even in like the 80s, right? Like the Knicks, the Pistons. Like I'm talking about all that stuff. It's just crazy. I get being physical. I get being tough, but like some of the shit that he's done has been absolutely insane. I can't believe the NBA has let him get away with it.
Yeah, it's been wild, right? And I think that we've kind of talked about shit happens. Athletes get competitive, right? Like that's the whole part of it. But the bigger issue is that the intention behind it. After a while, you can go, well, hey, is he just playing hard? Or in some of these cases, Rock, it was this case. Well, even when you slow it down at every angle, I can't justify in any way where you are circling around and your hand is going this high to smack a guy. And honestly, at least if you're talking about a hit, like that was a full on smack.
He made a nice connection there.
Like he was complaining about the jersey grab. If you're going to try to sell something on the jersey grab or try to get a guy off you that's grabbing your jersey, you're going to go for their arm. Like he swung with intent and he claims he doesn't or he didn't, but his track record speaks for itself. He's got 20 ejections. That's the second most all time. Mm-hmm. He trails Rasheed Wallace. Ball don't lie.
Do you think Rasheed's going to be, I saw a fantastic tweet by someone saying that. Do you think Rasheed Wallace is going to be at Draymond's 30th ejection when he passes the torch like Kareem was with LeBron?
I think it was All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. I think that was the podcast that he went on and he was talking about it. If it wasn't, it was a different one. And Rasheed was talking about, he's like, the 04 Pistons influenced Draymond Green. Like we played a role in who he is today because he was around us, like in the locker room.
I can see that.
And it kind of shows with that. But Draymond, it's like, what are you doing, man? Like,
yeah,
you have turned into a liability on the court. Your defensive presence aside, we're talking about one of the better defenders of our generation that is just, I mean, he's been praised for it, but he's been so dirty over the course of his career and he's hurting his team, not helping them when you look at it. Like, I really, truly don't understand what's going through Draymond Green's head. Kevin Durant, one of his guys, one of his friends, he did a press conference and he said, I hope that Draymond gets the help that he needs. To hear that, just like, damn, okay.
Are they friends again?
I hope he does too. But
they have mad beef?
I mean, they played together and they can, unless something's happened recently, but
that's I just know that they had a falling out. Yeah.
Yeah. But I just don't truly understand what Draymond is doing or what he's getting at out there. And the indefinite suspension, that's perfect. It's well-deserved. So they said he's going to go through training and some counseling and then get him back out there on the court. But how long is he going to be suspended for is the real question. When's he going to be ready to come back?
Yeah, indefinite can be at any given time. It's interesting too. The person I believe that has to implement or talk about the suspensions or is going to have a hand in it is Joe Dumars, and Joe Dumars was the executive for the Pistons in the early 2000s when Rasheed Wallace was talking about it. So come full circle. Yeah, to come full circle with it, we'll find out. But it's not a good look. And for the Warriors, it's just not right now exactly what they were going to anticipate so far as the season has unfolded.